And we knew it was a white guy from here. The moment that they said that they had a person of interest in custody, that was not an immigrant, that was not Muslim, that was not trans, that was not Antifa, that was not anything outside of the generic vanilla option. Brown University shooter was a white guy who worked for the U.S. Army as a cyber warfare officer. At least that's what it looks like. Benjamin Erickson went to the University of Wisconsin-Madison. The Army said that he was an infantryman from May of 2021 until November of 2024. He never deployed, and it appears that he has no criminal record. And I've already heard rumblings that he might have a history of mental health issues. But the thing is, we don't know much. We never know much at this point in time after a mass shooting. But Benjamin Erickson is given the benefit of the doubt because he appears to be a straight white Christian man. His actions are not immediately seen as a reflection of his race, color, creed, immigration status, sexual orientation, gender, or political affiliation. This guy gets to just be a bad guy and not have it be a reflection of the community that you think he's a part of. But if he was in an other category, this would be written off as being a product of his involvement with that category.
He was white. In case you were wondering, the shooter, the Brown University shooter, was a Caucasian white man. And you wouldn't know that if you didn't do some digging, because the mainstream media is definitely not saying that. However, if he was not white, we would have known his nationality and his race before they even found him. There would have been a sketch, a video of his home, his mom, what she does, father, what he does, last place of business. I mean, we would know so much about that person before they were even caught. But guess what? He's caught, and we're just finding out that he's a white man. But that's what I'm letting you know. Mainstream media is trying to control the narrative of what's actually going on in the world.
Some information has been released about the alleged shooter at Brown University. Absolutely no one's surprise is allegedly a white man from Wisconsin who drove to Rhode Island. Suspect has an apartment in Washington, D.C., and his name is Benjamin Erickson. At this time, they're not looking into any other suspects. When they went into this man's hotel room, found 2 weapons on him. It's unclear whether he has any connection to Brown or why he would have carried out this act. But he did serve in the Army for 3 years, and he went to school in Wisconsin for business. From what I could find of his LinkedIn, here are some photos and some other information on him. Point being, we have a problem in this country with white men thinking that they can do whatever they want and that they can take people's lives.
So they found out who the shooter was, the Brown University shooter. Well, they just found out the conservatives, because they was swearing up and down it was a Muslim, or it was a trans, it was an immigrant, it was a black man. It was everything under the sun but a white guy. But surprise, surprise, it was a white guy from Wisconsin. So you know he was a fucking conservative. But here's the dumb part about it. See, black people, we knew that it was a white guy. From the moment they said, we have a person of interest in custody. A person of interest, sure. All the black people like, ooh, no, that's a white guy. We're looking into his mental health. Definitely a white guy. We know that shit. I don't see how y'all don't understand that if it was a black man, a Muslim, an immigrant, they would automatically say he won't be a person of interest. He will be a black man, Muslim, or immigrant in custody right now. He's being charged with this and that. They automatically throw charges. But when it's a white conservative, white guy, oh, we're looking into his mental health. Americans, just stop. Just stop it. The country know this bullshit y'all do. You don't have to save face no more. Back in the days, you know, you were saying black people was the enemies, so you had to make it, you know what I mean, known. So you had to protect what white people do, these serial killers. You protected their identities. But the world see, thanks to MAGA, who y'all are. So you can stop hiding that dumbass person of interest shit. Just say it was a fucking another white guy. The same old shit. White guy shooting up some shit. But it's the 13.50. 13% of y'all do all the crime. Shut the fuck up. The world know what it is. You motherfuckers are sick. And until you face your sickness, It's just gonna spread like a fucking disease. Person of interest. You looking into his mental health. Gee, I wonder, he had to be sad or lonely, or maybe he got some type of illness. No, maybe the nigga just felt like going to shoot up some shit. Just a typical white dude on a white day.